Today we are diving into the beautiful country of Thailand. While it's known for its beautiful beaches, delicious food and friendly people, there are some months where you better not come to Thailand. So if you're planning a trip to Thailand, here are the months you want to avoid. First off, let's start with the monsoon season. That starts from June to October, and in the south it can be a little bit longer. I would say November is not really good in places like Koh Samui, Krabi or Phuket. On the other side, I would also say that June is not as bad, but officially the rainy season starts in June. But before you panic completely and think, oh my god, it's raining, I cannot travel to Thailand, here are some things that you need to know. The rain typically comes in short, intense bursts, concentrated in the afternoons and evenings. However, expect the humidity to skyrocket with cloudy skies dominating the weather. Travel disruptions due to flooding can also occur, especially in the south of Thailand. However, the raining season does have its perks. The landscape is full of green, waterfalls look amazing, and the tourist crowds vanish. Plus, you can often score amazing deals on hotels and flights. Pro tip for the monsoon season: pack a raincoat, waterproof shoes, and be a little flexible with your schedule. Next up, we have the peak season, and this one starts in mid-December to January. Those are the cooler months, prime time for sunshine and pleasant temperatures. Sounds perfect, right? Well, yes and no. This popularity comes at a price. Brace yourself for higher flights and hotel prices, especially around the holidays like Christmas or New Year's. Popular attractions will be teamed with tourists, and expect longer queues at restaurants or activities. Pro tip for the peak season: book your hotel and flights way in advance. Also consider less visited destinations for a more relaxed experience. Next up, we have the burning season from February to April, and this applies for cities in the north of Thailand, for example Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. Other parts of Thailand, for example the south, Koh Samui, Krabi, Phuket, are very nice during this time, but don't travel to the north. And here's why. Farmers in northern Thailand, they burn their fields to prepare it for the next year. Although it's illegal to burn fields as it causes harm to the environment, many people do it, not just even in Thailand, other countries, neighbor countries, they do it as well. Chiang Mai is surrounded by many mountains, for example Doi Suthep or Doi Intanon, and that creates a dense valley which traps the smoke over Chiang Mai. Yeah, I have to be honest, I wouldn't recommend you to travel to Chiang Mai during this time. It's much better to go to the south, like I mentioned earlier. But if for some reason you end up in Chiang Mai during this time, here's a pro tip: wear a face mask and try to spend more time indoors. Two other months that you might want to avoid are April and May, because those are the hottest months in Thailand. There's actually one thing that I personally like about April is the Songkran festival. It starts at the 13th and lasts until the 15th of April. In some parts of Thailand, they celebrate it just one day. For example, in Samui, they play Songkran only one day because of the water shortage. But in other parts of Thailand, the festival might last a week or 5 days. So in my opinion, it's a fantastic time to experience Thai culture, and you see the locals engage in playful water fights using buckets, hoses, and even water guns. And I think that's so much fun. The streets, they transform into a gigantic water park. Be prepared to get totally wet. While I find it super refreshing, it can disrupt your travel plans, and it might not be an ideal vacation for those who want to stay dry. Pro tip for Songkran: if you don't mind getting wet, embrace the spirit of Songkran. It's a wonderful day, and bring a playful attitude and you will have lots of fun. I guarantee it. But if that's not really your thing, yeah, you might want to avoid Songkran and travel either before or after the festival. In general, April and May are extremely hot with temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius. So if you're struggling with heat, please keep that in mind before booking your flight. Well, there you have it. Those are the months that I would personally avoid if I could choose. Thailand is a fantastic destination, and with a little planning, you can avoid potential downside and make it your perfect trip. Remember, these are general guidelines. There are always exceptions, and depending on your preferences, some months that I don't like are good for you. For example, if you don't mind a little rain, well, then the rainy season is perfect for you. Or if you have a bigger budget, then you can travel during the peak season, no problem. Do you have any questions about the best time to visit Thailand? Just leave a comment down below. Don't want to get scammed in Thailand? Check out this video next about the latest scams in Thailand. See you then. Bye bye.